What's good, Spurs Nights? It's your boy Clan, the Spurs fan, here with a brand new video. I cannot get my stream to work, so I said, screw it. I'm just gonna get on my phone. I've been wanting to talk a long time about some Spurs news, some Spurs basketball, and I definitely got to get this in. I definitely got to talk. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Clan After Dark. Ooh, don't say that. Don't say that. Missed you, boy. Missed you too, man. Kawhi Leonard signed with the Hornets. What the fuck? Shut up. Took long enough. I know, man. I know. But you know what? I'm here now. Better late than never, I guess. Spurs version. There you go. Yeah, you gotta add that Spurs version. Don't put no clan after dark. Don't do that. Don't say that. Bro, some black Woj. Wow. Uh actually I kinda wanna get my laptop. Cause if I get my laptop, then I can look at some news. Some Spurs news. Alright, so let's uh let's talk about the first thing on our list here. Um, I guess we can go ahead and talk about the free agent DeMarre Carroll. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I geeked out when I saw that we got DeMarre Carroll. Like real talk, I geeked out. And a lot of people have been saying and been messaging me and leaving comments and saying stuff like, why is DeMarre Carroll such a big deal? Like he's not a big deal. It's not like we just got a star. It's not like we got a superstar. And I'm like, chill, because DeMarre Carroll is the exact thing that we wanted. Yeah, exactly. He's a nice pickup. DeMarcus Cousins still a free agent. I know, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Wait, man. Tail Spurs looking at new pieces. They really are, because DeMarre is a shortcut to chemistry. Not gonna work. No, hold on. Here's the thing with the DeMarre Carroll pickup. Here's the thing with the DeMarre Carroll pickup. Um, I guess what you're saying, he's a shortcut. I guess you're saying that because he played with DeRozan before. But my main thing with us getting DeMarre Carroll is the fact that he fills a spot that has been missing for 2 seasons. Like we've all been saying that we're missing that spot. We're missing a defensive, reliable small forward behind or ahead of Rudy Gay. And now that we have that, like the guy can play defense. The guy can shoot threes. He's tough. He's nasty. I mean, his nickname is Junkyard Dog. If you read up on his past, dude been through a lot. He is a tough player. I've actually been saying I've been wanting. I know this is gonna sound weird because he's not even in the league, but I've been wanting like a Tony Allen type player for a minute, and this is exactly what we need. And when you say that we don't have superstars, when people say the Spurs don't have any superstars, that they didn't sign a superstar, keep in mind that the Spurs are banking on the development of Derek White and DeJounte Murray. Derek White has shown glimpses of becoming a star in one season of starting, and DeJounte Murray has done it, pre-injury and in the preseason. He looked like he could end up developing into a star. So with all of us saying that we're not going to get this star, we didn't go get this superstar, we didn't get this superstar. We could have stars on the team right now. We know, we all know, DeMar DeRozan is an all-star. He's a star. He's not a superstar, but he's a star. LA, as much I talk about him, he is a star. I mean, you can't take that away from him. No one can take that away from him. LA is a star. Those are two stars, and we're banking on the fact that DeJounte Murray and Derek White will become those next two stars. At the very least, one or two of those players will become stars. At the very least. Let me see. Hopefully Murray developed a jump shot. Well, I saw a jump shot in his practices, and I saw the jump shot in preseason. So he, I'm going to bank on the fact that he has a jump shot. Derek White already had a good 3-point stroke. He already had a nice jump shot, but he needed to build on his confidence, and he's even shooting 500 threes after every workout. So he's going to be ready. I mean, this team is going to be damn good. Damn good. And just the thought, just the thought that DeJounte Murray, Derek White, and DeMarre Carroll could be on the court at the same time playing defense, which they probably won't do that, but just the thought of that, that's pretty nasty. What's up, Jesse? How you doing, Jesse? Anybody believe in the Davis Bertans? That's a good question. Shams on NBA TV said DeRozan was recruiting Cousins. You think, Clan? Really? I'm at work. What up, Kinfo? Hey, y'all, give me 1 second. Let me go get. I'm gonna get my laptop so I can see like any news that happened today, so we can talk about it. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna. I wonder can I set this up just so you can see the logo. Give me 1 second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, I'll be right back. All right. Let's get this charger. Damn. Dang it. All right. Got the laptop. That's yeah, can I plug it up? Yeah. All right. Let me plug that bad boy up. We're gonna look at some news. Let's see. Let's see what happened today. I actually haven't checked. Whew. All right. What's up, y'all? Shams posted it on IG. You say we need a good center. Hold on. I saw something about Jakob because I don't want to. We need a good center. Jakob ain't good enough. Okay, yeah, we need to talk about that. Because you're not the only person that said that. A lot of people saying that Jakob isn't good enough. I don't buy it. I don't buy the fact that Jakob isn't good enough. When I say that we need a center, it has nothing to do with Jakob. Jakob is an excellent center. He's growing. And a lot of people forget the fact that Jakob was the first. Jakob was the first player on the Spurs roster to genuinely understand the Spurs offense. He understood the Spurs offense before everybody. He's the one who looked as if he fit in quicker than any new player on the team. Not only that, he's a very good defensive player. He's good around the rim. He sets a nasty screen. Even stop that. Even DeMar DeRozan stated that he never had a harder screen against him than when Jakob set him one. So Jakob is a good, solid player. He is a solid center. He did an excellent job this season. My only thing is we can't play him all game. And if he's the only center and we need another center, he's gonna need some help. It wasn't cutting it having Pau Gasol as the second center. It wasn't working out. Any news from CG? The only thing he's been pushing to try to get some Spurs news, and he said the only thing that he's hearing, he heard a rumor that the Spurs wanted to go after Boban. Yeah, they wanted to re-sign Boban. But yeah, that's the only thing I heard. No matter if it's true or not. I mean, rumors are rumors, and the fact of the matter is, when it comes to San Antonio Spurs, like CG has been awesome as far as all the news around the league and other teams. But when it comes to the Spurs, it is so hard to get anything like accurate with them because they're so low key. I mean, the reason why I don't get irritated whenever something don't happen just because, CG mentioned it, is because I've talked to I talked to a guy whose father was an assistant coach for the Spurs. I also talked to a guy whose father was a trainer for the Spurs, both of which stated what would happen or what they believe the Spurs are about to do or what their father told them, and it was still something different. And even Popovich has stated that there is a not necessarily a disconnect, but there's a gap between coach and front office. And Pop has said that a lot of the moves, or most of the moves, if not all the moves that RC makes, he makes it, and Pop just tries to stay in his place. So it's always tough. It's always tough with trying to figure out what's going on with the Spurs. But every time I hear something, I tell you, like, I'm not afraid of my credibility or anything. I could care less. I'm just a Spurs fan, so I'm playing the Spurs fan. All right, hold on. I'm looking up any news. Just see what happened today, so we can talk about it. Let's see here. Kawhi still ain't made no decision. That's crazy, dog. Kawhi Leonard still undecided. He better not go to the Lakers. That would be so irritating. This could literally be the 1 year that we don't have a legit super team where it's like everybody for themselves, anyone could win it. It's all online. I do not want to see a super team. And it's not that I don't think that we could beat the Lakers with all that talent. It's just that I don't want this whole thing to turn into like Laker mania where we're just listen. We're gonna hear about the Lakers nonstop anyway, but I really don't want to hear about them all season. I mean, we already don't get enough respect as is. I do not want to hear about them. Let's see. You just said the Spurs had. What's going on? I don't know what y'all talking about. Kawhi and the Lakers would be such a move. He would be going to our rivals. Would be oddly fitting. I want to beat Kawhi on Lakers so bad. I want to beat Kawhi on the Lakers so bad as well. And I get what you're saying. That's all fun and games. But it ain't gonna be fun and games when we have to deal with LeBron James, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis. It's just irritating. But at the same time, they do have issues. So who's to say that they even survived the season? They have injuries, especially Anthony Davis. Let's see. All right, free agency rumors. Ben Simmons offered max. Did y'all see? Oh, I think y'all did. Y'all tell me? No, y'all didn't tell me. It was Instagram. Did y'all see that? That contract Jamal Murray got? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? A lot of that series, Derek White was outplaying him. That's crazy how much money they gave that dude. I mean, get your money, bro, but jeez, that's a crazy amount of money. That's 35 million a year. That's more than DeMarre in LA. That's crazy. That's just so desperate. What are you thinking? He says, say the contract. Yeah, it's 35 million a year. It's like what, a 4 year deal, right? Is it 4 year or 5 years? I mean, they're gonna be paying him 35 mil like 4 or 5 years straight. What contract would you give DeJounte or Derek or Bryn? Um, well, DeJounte's depend on this season. But he deserved a really nice contract, I would think. After he's up for it. Derek White, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just all depends. Bryn, I would never go over 10. I would never go over 10 a year with Bryn. Let me see here. All right, see what's going on. Free agency tracker. Kawhi made a decision. Kawhi might stay with Toronto. He might stay with Toronto. Why go to the Lakers? Like, why? It's so dysfunctional, dude. And Kawhi, you still got a little spur in you. You hate super teams. Don't do this. Don't do this. You grew up idolizing Michael Jordan and even Allen Iverson. Like, don't start joining super teams, man. Crap. Let LeBron have that. That's all LeBron does anyway. Just let him have that. So irritating, man. It really takes a lot out of the NBA. I think Rue, if you still in here, Rue, you said that. Like it takes so much out of the NBA when you create all these super teams. All right, so it don't look like there's a lot of news. Prediction: Kawhi going to be a Clipper to cut off his cornrows. That's that was really clever. That was really clever. 76 is winning the East next year, so you, you think so? I don't believe in the Sixers at this point, y'all. If I'm being honest, I don't believe in our boy Embiid. If he stays with Toronto, oh, you still in here, Ruru. If he stays with Toronto, he's going to do a short term 1-2 year deal. If he goes to LA, he will take the max or a little less to add his boy Green, maybe. Sixers are low key good and deep. I just don't believe in them. I don't believe in Ben Simmons. I don't believe in Joel Embiid. I don't think they have that heart. Um, I mean, I would put Boston ahead of them right now. I want to put Brooklyn ahead of them, but I thought Brooklyn was in a really good space. I don't know why they went and did. I guess I mean that's a big deal. You go and get Kevin Durant and Kyrie. It's just like, dang, you had such a good thing going with D'Lo. You know, like he was making that his home, and then I don't know, man. I just feel like you could have built off of that. I don't know. It's weird, and you don't know with Kyrie. Like we thought we understood Kyrie, and then for him not to be able to work with the Celtics, for that not to be able to work, I don't understand. I think that and I love Kyrie, but I think that Kyrie took that opportunity with the Celtics when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost in Game 7. Instead of him looking at it in the lens of, oh, we almost got there. I'm gonna help our guys get there. Yes, yes. You know, we just got to do a few things different. You know, I'm gonna be a part of this, and we're gonna try to get there. Instead of him taking it that way, I think he took it in a way like they needed me. They didn't understand how to win a game 7, so they need me there. They need me to do it. And I think he took the wrong approach, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I don't understand. I mean, you got a great coach, great players, depth, and they just looked awful. And it was mainly because of Kyrie. It's weird. Answer my question. I didn't see your question. So that's what I'm saying. If y'all want to post a question, send a. Sometimes I miss it, so send like a 1 cent super chat or something, and then I could see it, and it would light up, and then send your message again because I don't see it. I'm looking for your question. Um, hold on, I'm still looking for it. I don't see your question, bro. Wait, is that you? Oh, wait, I think I found it. Who are Spurs looking for in free agency now? Oh, I think that it's been verified that the Spurs at this point, DeMarre Carroll was their last spot, their last roster spot. So they would have to move somebody if they wanted to do something. I think we're good now, honestly, but I'm still a little weary of not having a center because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? If Jakob goes down, anything happen. Maybe they're looking at it in a lens of if Jakob did go down, they could, call in Drew Eubanks, or I think that's how you say it, right? Eubanks or Eubanks. Um, I guess they're banking on Metu. I don't know about Metu. I know a lot of people are high in Metu. I've never been high in Metu. Uh, Clan, give me your thoughts. What was your question? I heard a rumor Miami might trade Myers Leonard and Justice Winslow and picks for one of Bill, Aldridge, or Love. Myers Leonard, Justice Winslow, and picks for Aldridge. I don't think I would take it. I don't think I would take it. It's very obvious that the Spurs are doing like a 2-3 year window right now. Um, I wouldn't take that. They're trying to get their championship in the next 2-3 years. I don't think I would take Winslow. I just wouldn't do it. And we're so good with picks till I mean we will be fine regardless. Aldridge slows our tempo for sure, but I don't know. When I say that I'm not crazy about Aldridge being on the team, I wouldn't just take anything. I wouldn't just take anything. I don't want Boban. He is way too slow for the up tempo NBA today. I like Boban a lot. I like Boban a lot. Um, I think that he's very underrated. I think he's very underrated. Usually, guys that are that tall, people just see them as tall, and they're not that good or whatever. He's really good. Like he's a really talented player, and I understand what you're saying though, because he is slow. He is pretty slow, but I think you use him in the right way, he can be pretty nasty. He got a pretty nice outside shot too. Um, and honestly, the Spurs, I guess this season might be a little different, but Spurs typically play kind of slow. I mean, the only times we're not going to play slow is off of a turnover. We're not going to push the pace too much. We are a half court team. We'll always be a half court team. So I don't know if Boban would just stay on defensive side, it would be great. He's a great offensive player though. He's a great offensive player. I mean, his skill is ridiculous, man. He can pass the ball. He got a hook shot. He can dominate in the paint. He has a nice drop step. I mean, he got all the big man moves in his arsenal. He has an outside shot. I mean, let's not forget that the Spurs took a chance on him to begin with, and you know how our scouting is. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like just some other team just picked him up because he was tall. Spurs ain't gonna pick you up just because you tall. They picked him up because he had skill. They really did believe that they could utilize him. It's just that when he started getting those offers, I think with the Pistons, Popovich basically told him, dude, go get your money because you ain't gonna get that type of opportunity um, here. So go get your money. But the Spurs took a chance on him initially. Like the Spurs are the ones. If you believe in the Spurs, you should believe in Boban. Uh, I would give up our first round pick next year to offload Mills and Bellinelli. Nah, nah. I think I talked about that enough with Mills and Bellinelli. Um, I want to talk for 1 second. I want to talk about our summer league. Let me see if I can bring up the stats. I swear, y'all, I'm gonna figure out this streaming stuff on here. I swear I'm gonna figure it out because I'm getting tired of holding this phone and doing this. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, huh? Summer league NBA. Let me see. Mills' contract isn't even bad anymore at this point. Like honestly, Terry freaking Rozier just got 19 mil. He got 19 mil for real? Did he really? I mean, that's not a bad. I was looking for my water. I don't know what I did with my water. That's not bad for him though. Terry Rozier is really good. That ain't a bad contract. Oop. Especially if you're the Boston Celtics, large market team. Let me see. I want to trade Bryn Forbes for Steph Curry. I think everybody would trade one of their players or a role player for Steph Curry. I wish everyone on the team had the same mindset as Bryn Forbes. If they had the Bryn Forbes mindset, we would be talking about how we just won a championship. Real talk. Let's see. Let's see here. It's so hard to find like the summer league stats. Let's see here. That's one thing I hate about summer league is it's impossible to find stats. All right. Oh wait a minute. That ain't us. Here we go. 99 to 84. Spurs are so badass. We are kicking booty. All right. See. Let me see. Where's the box goes? Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson went 10 for 17. Let me see. Let me flip this around. Yeah, he went off. I mean, Keldon Johnson went 10 for freaking 17, dude. That's ridiculous. 29 points. Let's see. Okay, anyway. I wish Ledbetter. I really do. Oop. What happened? I really wish Ledbetter would
get more time, man. I like Ledbetter a lot. This shit is all. I'm sorry, y'all. This is all over the place. I hate this. Here, I really wish Ledbetter would get more time though. I actually believe in him. I know a lot of people said that he's too slow or whatever. I think he's pretty good. Eubanks didn't play, so that's why we don't see anything from him. Ben Moore has 16 points. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Our summer league is looking really good, man.
Ledbetter is too old. How old is Ledbetter, by the way? Late 20s or what? I actually like him a lot. Let's see. He got a nice outside shot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go to ESPN scoreboard stats, look better. Okay, let me try that. Let's see. Lonnie looked great game one. Yeah, Lonnie did his thing. Very exertive. Uh, insertive. And at the end, in the fourth quarter, he went off too. He did pretty good in the fourth quarter. Uh, assertive. I don't know why I said insertive. Okay, I'm on here. NBA scoreboard. I'm on here. And they. Oh, here it is. NBA Summer League. I see it. Scores. Let's try that. Okay. That is better. Who is Paris Lee from Memphis? Is DeRozan working on his 3-point shot? Y'all, DeRozan can shoot threes. Y'all, you do realize DeRozan can shoot threes. I mean, this season really was him literally just not doing it. He actually did put that in his arsenal. It's just that he reverted back to what he was used to. And the Spurs needed him to be a facilitator with us losing a point guard early on in the season. Or losing both point guards early on in the season. So yeah. You know, one thing I want to mention real quick. Um one thing I want to mention real quick. Does it irritate you? Like I know they're on television and their main purpose is to entertain. Like I understand that you're on television, you're on Undisputed, First Take, all that. You're really there to entertain. We don't supposed to go to you for any in-depth analysis about basketball. More than likely, you would go through the comment section of Clan the Spurs fan to find more in-depth basketball conversation than you would on First Take it Undisputed. Like I get it. I get it. I see better comments about basketball on Instagram than I do with what they say. But one thing I want to mention, what's his name? Not Stephen A. Smith. Skip Bayless had this wrong. Okay, Skip Bayless had this wrong. He kept saying, and he says it over and over again about Derek White, and he keeps saying that the Spurs chose not to play Derek White earlier in the season. And that is not true at all. He said that the Spurs were even shocked that Derek White was doing well. And it's like, that's not what happened. Derek White literally got hurt early in the season. Yeah, exactly. He was hurt. That it bothers me. I know it's like something really small, but it bothers me because he keeps saying that Derek White was inactive early in the season and no one corrects him on it. That shows you how much people don't care. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about the Spurs. They don't even look it up. He said it several times. It's not like he said it once. And I understand you got a lot of like teams to look at. You got a lot of teams to analyze and talk about and drama to talk about. But good lord, man, get that right. I mean, he said that he was inactive. The Spurs didn't even. Why would they even do that? It don't even make sense. He's a point guard. We just lost Tony Parker. DeJounte Murray went down. They wouldn't have Derek White as inactive. He was hurt. Just stupid. Just stupid. And then one thing that bothers me is now, even when they're talking about Kawhi Leonard, and I know Kawhi ain't a Spur, but look, he used to be. And I know my Spurs players, and one thing they keep saying is that Kawhi Leonard was a Lakers fan. Kawhi Leonard wasn't a Lakers fan. I don't know where they keep getting that from. They're saying, well, he's gonna go to the Lakers because he was a Lakers fan. He wasn't a Lakers fan. He was an Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan fan. He wasn't a Lakers fan. I don't know where they keep getting that from. It bothers me. Yeah, he was an AI fan, exactly. And Michael Jordan. He loved Michael Jordan. He wasn't a Lakers fan. He said that? He said he was a Lakers fan before? I've never heard him say that. Yeah, his family was a Lakers fan. His family saying he was a Lakers fan. Really? I don't know. Then maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, maybe I'm tripping. I mean, if it's out there, if it's out there, I mean, but at least wait, media just wants him to be. Yeah, but he said he wasn't though. He said he wasn't a Lakers fan. Yeah, he said he didn't even like the Lakers. I mean, unless he's just being inconsistent. Yeah, his favorite was Iverson Carmelo. I didn't know that about the Carmelo thing. There's a video where he said he fell in love with basketball watching the Lakers. People were called. Well, that's different. I mean, you can fall in love with basketball watching the team, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're that like you're a fan of that team. Like I loved Kobe. Like watching Kobe like made me give the because I never really got to watch Michael Jordan. I was too young to even watch Michael Jordan like that. So watching Kobe, I mean, my Michael Jordan, I mean, I went to see Michael Jordan once and he was with the Wizards. So, but Kobe gave me that little bit of taste of Michael Jordan. It was like, yo, I love this. I'm ecstatic. But I want no Lakers fan. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't mean to trip about it, but one thing I can trip about is the Skip Bayless thing, saying that he was inactive at the beginning of the season. He was not inactive. Derek White was not inactive. He was injured. I don't know where he keeps getting that from or why he keeps saying it. It's like he's just trying to prove a point and no one's proving him or no one's like challenging that because they don't care. Yeah, I guarantee you, if it was about LeBron or anybody else, they will be talking about it. If it was about KD or Steph, somebody would have challenged him, said, "No, you're wrong, Skip. You're wrong, Skip." Somebody would have said something. I've seen Magic, Kareem, Bird, and Michael all live and in their prime. Dude, you saw Magic in his prime? What year was Magic in his prime? 88? What's Magic prime? Let me see. Let me look at Magic Johnson. And they say you old as fuck. 79 to 91. You saying he was in his prime from 79 to 91? Magic prime was probably mid 80s. How do y'all identify prime? 85 to 90. 79 finals MVP. 79, wasn't he a rookie? Was he a rookie? Because Magic Johnson won a championship as a rookie, didn't he? Or am I tripping? Magic Johnson is my dad's favorite player of all time. Yup, rookie. He won a prime. He won in his prime as a rookie. I wouldn't say he's in his prime. I'm about to watch some Magic Johnson clips. I'm gonna look up 1979. We're gonna watch this together. Let's see what we got here. NCAA finals. Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson. I'm confused. Am I missing something? Let's see, NBA Finals 1980 to 81. I'm so confused. Can y'all explain this to me? Why does it say 1979 NCAA? Can y'all? He stepped in the cap. He was Magic versus, Indiana State versus Michigan State. No, I want to see NBA. Keldon did go off today. So it'll be 1980s finals, right? Let's see. Lakers versus 76ers. Jesus, he had 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. Yo, this is old. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this. This is old. Oh, 80s finals, okay. Yo, this is old. Whoa.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brent Musburger. Welcome to Game 6 of our NBA World Championship Series. We've had a little bit of everything. Stars suspended, coaches fired, and now a superstar injured. Quickly, the status
That boy,
on
white. Look at the comb over.
He is back in Los
Look at that
Angeles.
comb
He
over.
did not make the trip.
Oh my God. What's your name, dog? Hold up. Slow down.
He is back in Los Angeles. He did not make the trip. The swelling.
Brent. Oh my God. I want to see his name. Brent Musburger? That ain't no real name. Hold on. I want to fast forward. Ooh. Hold on.
Slack that
Yo, Magic looks so young.
It's gonna be a real job for me, Jim Jones, and DeMarre Wilkes. How about guarding Julius Erving? I understand you're gonna play him. Well, I'm gonna do my best whoever I play. I'm ready, and I know my teammates are too. Are you?
Yo.
Johnson going inside on Julius. Magic will come down the baseline. Dawkins.
Oh my God.
Send Magic to the line. 2 fouls on Dawkins. I know it started with Irving.
Is this the last game? Is this when you won the championship or no?
Irving tried to front him. That opened it up. 76ers head back to their locker room with a tired and deservedly so Magic Johnson. And the Lakers going inside after wrapping up a world championship in 6 games in Philadelphia over Billy.
God, this sounds so bored.
Take that. Wow. As Magic adds not only.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me switch this back around. That's pretty awesome. I was at this game, Magic's first game ever as a pro. Dude, that's pretty awesome. Real talk, that's pretty awesome. I was born 14 years after this game. Yeah, Magic Johnson's my dad's favorite player, so he always talks about him. He's the greatest point guard ever. CBS Sports was lead sportscaster for decades. White. Yeah, he white, bro. He was white. The comb over and everything. Age ain't nothing but a number. That same year, I first saw George Gervin live. Musburger was the guy back then. What's up, fam? What's up, RC? Iceman, George Gervin. Now, how did you become a Spurs fan? Iceman, sweet. But yeah, yeah. Is there something else we can talk about? Let me see. Who else was talking about anything? Anything Spurs related we can talk about? Can DeMarcus Cousins? Yes. You happy for Rudy G? I'll say that in a minute. What's up, Chase? Yeah. So said Cousins. I think we could get. I think Cousins will work on the Spurs. One thing that I always say about Pop and the Spurs franchise is a lot of people, when you compare like somebody like Phil Jackson to Popovich, a lot of times they see somebody like Phil Jackson and they say, well, Phil Jackson can handle those type of guys because he's had the Ron Artests of the world. You know, he had to deal with the Kobe's and Shaqs of the world as far as their egos, and he can handle it. I think that Popovich is no nonsense and he want grown men on his team. But in the same breath, I think Popovich has created such a just created such respect around the league and around NBA players in general that somebody like Popovich, he could probably take, at this point in his career,
especially being established 5 championships. He could take on somebody like Cousins, and I think Cousins be on his best behavior, especially that nobody wants him right now. And if he could do that with Steve Kerr, I have no doubt that he'll do it, if not be even better under Popovich, because Papa take care of him, and they'll make sure he's ready to go. They're not going to put him out there if they feel like he can't go if he's injured. They'll wait. The Spurs are so patient; they'll wait till the playoffs to play him. Like that's just how they are. Warriors proven that they're not the best staff as far as players needs on being getting back on the court. So I would love Cousins to come to the Spurs. I think that um, has enough. I mean, not enough respect for Cousins. Cousins will have enough respect for Pop that he will be just fine. But at the same time, it will go against the Spurs way because oftentimes we don't want to get guys like that. We really don't. Rightfully so. But I think we can get a huge discount on him, and I take the shot. I mean, he would definitely fit in to this little movement we got going with tough guys. He would definitely fit in. He would give us a different vibe, for sure. But hey, it's not like we've never had guys like that on the team before. I just think somebody like Steven Jackson is probably making us a little more weary to do that again. But hey, we got a championship out of him, so hey, why not? Why not? We had Rodman. Yeah, yeah. We had Rodman. We've had Rodman. That is true. And we've had guys with a little nasty in them. You know, Robert Ory. Um, but Robert Ory wasn't really a what am I trying to say? He wasn't really a huge troublemaker. I wouldn't call him a troublemaker. The thing about Cousins is he get a lot of text, but you know the same thing with DeMar DeRozan right now. DeMar DeRozan gets a lot of text. Let's see. Yeah, I can put it like that. There we go. Hope that's an okay angle. I'm kind of like leaning back. I want to kind of show this symbol with the logo. There we go. That ain't bad. All right, let's see. Spurs have 2.5 from mid-level exception. If they trade Davis Bertans, that'd be an additional 7. So that will be over MLE to get Cousins. Man, no one's getting Cousins right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we could get Cousins with that 2.5. At this point. What's up? What's up, Spurs feed? What's Gucci, man? So Francisco. What y'all talking about? Oh, let me scroll up. I think if we get rid of any players to sign another free agent, it should be Davis or Marco. I think that's a safe assumption. And I really don't want to get rid of Davis at all. But the thing is, when you don't play him at the end of the playoffs like that, I don't know. I don't know. Stephen A. Jackson was a bad example. Rodman and David West are good examples. Yeah, I like that. I guess David West is a good example. That is a good example. I didn't really think this was David West really that much of a. I mean, I don't know. I guess. David West is definitely like the most recent. Rudy and DeMar would help Cousins be comfortable in LA if he's still here. You think Rudy and DeMar? Did Rudy and DeMar play with? Oh no. Did Rudy play with Cousins? Cousins used to be with the Kings, right? Did Rudy play with Cousins? Do y'all know? Rudy did. Okay. Oh, Team USA. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Hey, let me look up what y'all were talking about. Because somebody was talking about the Spurs. What were you saying? You said that the Spurs, or somebody was recruiting. You said Shams said the Spurs were recruiting somebody. What did y'all say again? DeMar was. Let me see if I can find this anywhere. Shams said
said it. What did he say again? Oh, DeMarre is apparently talking to Boogie. Yo, that would be nice. Let me see. Where could I find it? You said IG. It's on Sham's Instagram. Can you tell me his username? I'm about to look it up right now. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Continue with Spurs way. I'll just. There we go. I'm signed into my stuff. Yeah, what's Sham's name on here on IG? Do you think we can sign Boban again? I actually feel like Boban will want a little bit of money, but I mean, I think it would be a good pickup. I know a lot of people don't really like it. Okay, Shams NBA. I'm looking at it. I think it would be nice. All right, let's see. He said it on a video. Latest on the market.
What's the latest on DeMarcus Cousins?
So DeMarcus Cousins falls into really the remaining eligible free agents right now, where he's waiting on Kawhi Leonard to decide on his landing spot. And there's a belief around the league that both LA teams could open up as options for DeMarcus Cousins. I'm told he has a chip on his shoulder this summer, and going into whatever team he plays for, he has a major motivation going into the year. I think the way the season went last year. And the way he was able to come back after an injury just goes to speak to his character. And there are several teams that are intrigued by DeMarcus Cousins, and I'm told he's had direct communication with some star players from other teams, one being DeMar DeRozan of the Spurs. So, listen, I think eventually something will open up for DeMarcus Cousins, but like the rest of the league, he's going to be waiting on Kawhi Leonard.
What's the latest on DeMarcus Cousins?
Okay.
So DeMarcus Cousins falls.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they could be talking about anything, but that's some good info. I'll probably download that and post it later. And that was today. Let me see. It was today. It wasn't that long ago either. He's in contact. Let me see what some of these comments saying. Spurs. Let's see. Kawhi and Cousins to Clippers. Kawhi and Boogie go to Clips. Mark my words. Whatever. He's waiting for Kawhi's move. That's kind of weak. Is he ring chasing for real? Just gonna say, I'm looking at the West and teams got tougher. It's not going to be a lock for the Spurs to make the playoffs. Oh, I disagree with you. I don't think it's ever a lock. And I think because the Spurs don't see it as a lock is the reason they'll continuously make the playoffs. They make the playoffs, man. And if they make the playoffs, it's going to be like top 4 seed making the playoffs. I mean, I really do believe that. The Spurs, no, I don't. If they can make it this year with no Murray and really little depth as the season went on, we kind of realized how much depth we lacked. And if they can win it the year before without Kawhi all season long and no star really except for LA, they'll make it this season. Like that's not even a question. I say 51 games. That we win 51. Yeah, I don't even think it's a question as far as saying it's no lock for the Spurs. I will bet anything that the Spurs make the playoffs. I mean, yeah. Like that haven't even crossed my mind. Will the Spurs make the playoffs? Like come on. Denver and Utah got better. I don't care. Utah definitely got better. Blazers got a little better. I will bet my Spurs over the Blazers any day as far as making the playoffs. I love your page and your vids. Keep it up. Thank you. Hold on, let me catch your name. Thank you, Stews. Wavy Ginobili. Thank you. Blazers got worse. You feel like Blazers got worse? I don't really disagree with Chase on that, to be honest with you. I don't think, honestly, I'm not going to say they got worse. I'm just gonna say they neutral. Like I don't think they got better or worse. Um, the teams that got better is like Celtics. Like a lot of teams in the East got better. Teams in the West, I mean, yes, the Lakers stuff going on, but the thing with the Lakers is they're so dysfunctional. I'm not afraid of the Lakers at all. I know a lot of people are afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. Even if they, yesterday they got Kawhi, it'll be annoying because I hate super teams at this point, and they'll win. They'll win a lot of games. But I think even if they got Kawhi, I never seen a team with their front office is so dysfunctional and they win a championship. I I will. I just don't believe in the Lakers. It doesn't. It's not a matter of who they have. I just don't believe in the Lakers. I got trust in the Spurs to make the playoffs. Just saying, it's going to be more of a bumpy ride. I don't think it'll be any more of a bumpy ride than this last season with having all these new players. Because you got to keep that in mind too. A lot of these teams got better, but the Spurs got better, if not way more better than they did. Like even when I look at the Lakers, they added Anthony Davis, and obviously we could say they got better. But look at what they lost, or look what not even what they lost. Look at what they had last year. They still had a whole bunch of talent last year that they couldn't make it work and make the playoffs at all. So I don't know. And as far as these teams getting better, the Spurs got way better, like way better. They just came from a team that used a point guard, one point guard as a two-way player all season long. We've used Derek White as being our lockdown defender for the James Hardens of the world, even for the Kawhi Leonards. He slowed down Kawhi Leonard. We put him on everybody. We put him on KD at times. He had to be the main defender. Now they're getting back DeJounte Murray, who's not going to be the same DeJounte Murray. He's going to be even better. And then they're getting DeMarre Carroll, who's a great defender, and a Rudy, who's going to be even more motivated. So I think the Spurs gotten way better. And on top of it, it's a possibility that Keldon Johnson could play some too. So the Spurs got way better. And I'm sorry, we got so much depth. It gets so exciting till I forget some of the guys we got. And we got Lonnie Walker, who's I believe is going to have a great second year, and I don't see the Spurs holding him back this season. I think it's really a matter of defense for Lonnie right now. Yeah, Lonnie's jumper. Yeah, so that's another thing. Lonnie could very well. I'm not going to put that on him this season because it really be his first season getting legitimate minutes. But Lonnie could very well become a star as well. I'm not gonna say this season though. But he should be pretty solid. So I ain't worried about it. And these are really mature young guys too. It's not like these are guys that's uh, Derek White just turned 25 today. I mean these guys they're young, but they're extremely mature. So they're ready for the moment. So I wouldn't worry about it. Yes, other teams in the West has gotten better. Don't measure don't measure them against us because our better is always different than other teams' better. I mean, even Brendan Forbes, like this season, we thought we wouldn't have. Well, we knew we'd have shooters off the bench, but we didn't think Brendan Forbes would be this. And Brendan Forbes is a little bit more than just a role player at this point. I mean, he was running point guard very, very good. I mean, pretty good, very well. Early in the season. So, we got more depth than we think. What are your thoughts on Brooklyn? I said it earlier. I don't know what's going on with Brooklyn. I think that they'll be better. They'll be fine. They'll be good, especially when KD gets back. He won't be the same KD, but I kind of like what they had before. I like the thing with D'Lo, and I was hoping they could kind of build around him, but that don't really seem like the case. And obviously, Kyrie and KD are much better. Uh, but I don't know what's going on with Kyrie. I don't know if Kyrie can play anywhere because he just got put in the perfect situation and messed it up. So I don't know. People need to not sleep on Golden State. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I agree. Golden State still Golden State now. They still gonna be going. They still play the right way. They still gonna be contenders. Yeah, they still gonna play the right way. Golden State have guards who can't defend. Yeah, I guess the main reason why I'm not afraid of Golden State is even this season, even if they had KD, I felt as if the Spurs could have had a shot. I just had a feeling we had a shot against them if we met them in the playoffs at some point. I just had a feeling that we had a shot. Just how we're playing and all the drama that went on with them earlier, I just felt like we had a shot. Uh, I mean, you take KD out the picture, you add D'Lo, and then kind of take Clay out the picture because Clay won't be back till maybe February. I I don't know. They're going to state. They're going to play the right way. But as far as championship, I don't know. I don't know. And D'Lo has a lot of clutch in him. But we don't know what he has in him as far as like. There's one thing to have clutch regular season and maybe a little bit of clutch playoffs. There's a totally different thing to have clutch Western Conference Finals, clutchness or finals clutchness. Just like Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time. I don't even think it's arguably. I mean, he's the greatest shooter of all time. But at the same time, he don't have that clutchness as far as finals clutchness. He just don't have it. So there's different levels to it. D'Lo, great player, uh, really great player. We don't know if he has that next level. Just like when we criticize DeMar DeRozan all the time, we often, all of us, we don't really believe that DeMar DeRozan has that next level clutchness. We know he's clutch as far as regular season, summer playoffs, but we don't know if he has that like Eastern Conference, Western Conference clutchness or finals clutchness. Like we're not sure. We've seen it in him, but we're not sure. Now that's why we're banking on people like DeJounte Murray and Derek White because we feel like they probably got that in them. Uh, what does Carroll bring on the Spurs? A lot of defense and a lot of good 3-point shooting. He said, "Answer my question." Dang it, Rowan, I'm missing. I keep missing your questions. Let me see. My bad, man. Like I said, y'all, if you gotta send in a super chat for like a penny, do it just so I can catch it. Cause I start talking and man, I can't find your question. Yeah, I can't find your question. You're just gonna have to ask it again. I missed all these. How do you feel about Patty? What should the Spurs do about him? Keep him. He's Patty Mills. I've said this over and over about Patty Mills. I can't criticize him. I'm not gonna criticize him. And if you look through all of my videos and you try to find anything about Patty Mills, you won't find it because he's the type of player where I'll always be appreciative. Maybe this me. You say you sent it. Where you send it at? I'll always be appreciative of Patty Mills. Um, I think that I always think back of the 2014 finals and how much heart he had just from the little things like when he forced the charge on Dwayne Wade and he was on the ground yelling, going crazy, almost as if he just hit the game winning shot. The reason why I can't criticize him and the reason why I don't think the Spurs should do anything with him is because he is he is extremely important to his team, not just on the court, but he's important off the court. Like he's that type of player where you don't want to just take him for granted because you're not gonna get too many guys like that. Like at this point in this NBA, a Patty Mills is a rare breed. And when you get a guy like that, you need to hold on to him. Do I like his contract? Not really. But at the same time, I'm not going to criticize Patty Mills or say Patty Mills is this, Patty Mills is that, because I know that if you need a shot, I have the utmost confidence that Patty will give it his all on that last shot, and he has ice in his veins, and he can more than likely will hit the shot. So I love Patty. I think that he helps a lot. I think that even somebody like Bryn Forbes, I don't think it's fair to credit Bryn Forbes' growth without crediting Patty Mills because that's his mentor. that's Brent Ford's mentor. So I love Patty. So it's hard for me to to criticize him at all. So what should they do with them? Keep him. I'm okay with keeping him. Patty contract looks better after some of the backup point guards got paid this summer. Yeah, yeah. Patty is like the heart of the team. He ain't like the heart of the team. He is the heart of the team. He really is. He got that. He got that like Manu intensity in him. Like you don't want to just take that for granted. That's why I don't talk about Patty. You'll never find me talking negatively about Patty. It might be a little bit of constructive criticism, but I can't do it. I can't talk about Patty. The contract isn't for performance on the court alone. It's also for the intrinsic value he provides to culture. You know, another thing I want to mention about Patty Mills too. One thing I want to say about Patty Mills is oftentimes the Spurs, when we say that they overpay for a player, they overpay for this player, they overpay for this player. What the Spurs do, and I said this I believe I said this. I think I said this on here, but before they just signed Rudy Gay again. What the Spurs do is they'll have a player, and if the player does, this, that, and the third, be a good leader, be a good Spur, plays well, they'll promise that player that they're gonna pay him. They'll promise that player that a contract is coming, and they're gonna deliver that contract. They're not gonna try to overstep their boundaries. They're not gonna screw you over. They're not gonna, trick you. They're gonna give you the money that they feel like you deserve, like you said, for the culture. And when you do that and you're a small market team, that helps other players come to the Spurs because there's not too much that you can attract free agents to the Spurs for. The reason why you can get DeMarre Carroll is because he's a veteran guy. Because a lot of people saying, why are we always getting veterans? You attract these type of players because at this point in their lives, they want a family atmosphere. They want to know that they're gonna get paid when you say you're gonna pay them. They want to try to stay in the league as long as they can at that point. They got families, they want to provide. So at that point in their lives, they come to the Spurs and they're a magnet to the Spurs only because they know the Spurs are going to take care of them because that's what's important to them at that point in their lives. So when you get a guy like Patty Mills and you pay him, that's more so a selling point for other free agents in the future. So you're not just sitting there getting a guy and screwing him over and then expect to go get a decent player like DeMarre Carroll or get a guy like Rudy Gay who's going to sign back for 2 more seasons. It doesn't happen like that. You're not going to attract free agents any type of way if you act that way. So the one selling point that people have with the Spurs is the family atmosphere. It's the most family you can get as far as the NBA. As cutthroat as the league is, you get a lot of great things out of going to San Antonio. So Patty's contract isn't just Patty's contract. Patty's contract is the fact that it's for the future. Because when you do that with Patty Mills, Rudy Gay knows that you're going to take care of players. Thank you so much for the super chat. Funds to podcast. Also, West will be wide open next year. It really will be. Really though. Thank you for the super chat. See, now I know that I can see super chats on mobile. Let's see. Quindary is 6'4" with a 6'9" wingspan, right? I can look it up for you real quick. Let's see. Quindary Witherspoon or Weatherspoon, however you say it. I knew somebody named Witherspoon. Thoughts on Cousins? Man, people coming in like a little late. Hold on. I gave my thoughts on Cousins. I think we should go after Cousins. I think we will be fine. Yeah, he's 6'4", Let me look up his wingspan. Somebody already answered it for you? No, ain't nobody answered it. Let me see. What's his wingspan? Let me go to Draft Express profile. Huh. Where is it? That's weird. Usually wingspan is on here. He's from Mississippi. He's from Canton, Mississippi. Brain can be a 16-point a night scorer if unleashed. Man, if Brent Forbes is scoring 16 points. Oh, okay, so you got it. Hey, Tango got it. I'm going to keep looking for it. Yeah, he got a 6'9 wingspan. Yep, I see it right here. Yeah, he got a 6'9 wingspan. Yep, he sure does. He sure does. Thoughts on Zion? I think Zion's going to be a good player. A really good player. I like him a lot. I like his attitude. I think that he's I think he's a good guy. I mean, honestly, he's a good guy. He's very mature. He has a good foundation. I think he's gonna be all right. What's Broussard say? Chris Broussard was willing to bet against Skip the Spurs wouldn't make the playoffs next season. Really? Do at least one player from each team have to be free agents in a sign and trade? Do at least one player from each team have to be free agents in a sign and trade? Honestly, I'm not totally sure. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer that. I don't know. Thank you, Luis Perez. Our young core more consistent than Boston's. You think that? I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. I guess we can talk about that for a minute. More consistent? I don't know. More consistent? I guess. I mean, they were very inconsistent last year, but that whole team was awful. And then when I think about how old is Marcus Smart at this point? I feel like Marcus Smart is the older player. I don't know. Let me see. No, Marcus Smart is only 25. I don't know, man. I think they're pretty consistent. Boston's pretty consistent. Young guys. I think this last season, I don't think this last season's fair to put on them only because that whole Kyrie thing was just awful. I mean, no one was playing well on that team or playing to their ability on that team. Don't disrespect Manu. What y'all talking about? Who said something about Manu? He was disrespectful to Manu. Who? Which coach would you want when Pop retires? What y'all talking about? Who do you personally want on the team? Me? Personally? In addition, Cousins. Personally. If they got Boban, that would be cool too. But Cousins. I think look, I know it's somewhat of a risk, but it ain't that much of a risk. I mean, if you're paying them, if it doesn't pan out and you paying them $3 million, I mean, well, why not? If he's willing, but the thing about Cousins is I don't know if his mindset is right because at this point it's starting to sound like he's chasing rings, and Spurs don't want you to just chase rings. They want you to go there, learn, and especially being a veteran like Boogie, they're gonna want you to you know give off a good example for the youngins too, So I think it's a little more than that, but I say get him, man. I say get him if he's down, and like y'all said, he has that connection with Rudy Gay. Hey. Let's make it happen. You see, I don't know if they're still friends, but make it happen. Shannon Sharp disrespects every star except LeBron. Hear what he said about Jordan. Man, he says something crazy about Jordan every time he gets on television. It's crazy. It's like it's like you could tell it's all fake. The stuff he said about Jordan, because it's like you're Shannon Sharp, like you're one of the greatest tight ends to ever play in the NFL. You don't realize the type of competitor Michael Jordan was. Like you can't realize how great he is. I mean, it's just weird. It's like there's no way he believes LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. There's no way. It don't even make sense for somebody like that to do that. Yeah, he's it's just entertainment, y'all. He ain't on LeBron jock like that. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. The way he disrespect Jordan is just crazy. And Skip goes over the top too, but Skip goes over the top because he's always in the mind frame of protecting Michael Jordan's legacy. Because it is true, a lot of young people, you kind of just forgetting about Jordan. You acting like people starting to say that the championships don't matter. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're gonna start diminishing the value of championships. That's why I'm tired of these super teams. If you can just create a super team and go get a championship, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Rings are gonna look like nothing. It's not. Rings aren't gonna be so hard to get. I mean, everywhere LeBron goes, he's building a super team. It's like, good lord, bro. Do you think Skip actually hates LeBron? I don't think he hates LeBron. I think he probably kind of likes LeBron. I think the only reason he goes at LeBron like that is to protect Jordan because he goes hard on LeBron. So he nitpicks on LeBron, just to show that he's not Jordan. But honestly, I don't I don't think you have to do that. I think anybody, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that doesn't think this way. I'm really not. But I feel like anybody that pays attention 100% to LeBron James and even looked up highlights of Michael Jordan or knows a little bit of facts about Michael Jordan, you would know that Michael Jordan was like 10 times better. Like he just was. You would have rather had a Michael Jordan on your team than LeBron. It just is what it is. Yeah, Jordan's team was created by draft, not recruitment by him. This recruitment is ridiculous, man. I would rather just LeBron just retire and be a GM or something and just go recruit because this recruiting is ridiculous. The fact, I mean, and he even said himself, he just want to play with all the great players. That's lame. That's lame. It's irritating. Just get your own team and stick there. Stop trying to recruit people. It's not fun. Nobody wants to see this. Like I guess the Utah Jazzes of the world, I guess the Hornets of the world, I guess all these other teams just won't have a shot ever to win a championship. Like no one will ever have a shot as long as they're super teams. Toronto had a shot. That was only because the super team got injured. It's ridiculous, man. Super teams are a part of the game now. Players decide where they go. So if Kawhi goes to LA, does that confirm that he just wanted out of San Antonio and the injury drama was just an excuse? Well, we can already establish that it was. I mean, it was an excuse. And he just wanted out of San Antonio. Look, look, y'all. Players going whatever they want. Okay, whatever. The culture is all jacked up with the NBA. It's all jacked up because so, I don't know what these players are chasing, other than they just want to live in Miami or live in Los Angeles or like it's a little annoying. It's a little obnoxious. You get paid all this money, like more money than anyone could ever see in a lifetime. You go onto a team and win a championship. They take care of you and you leave there. Go to Toronto. They praise you like a god. You win a championship, getting paid all this money. You're winning, because that's what you say you care about winning, and it's still not enough. Now you got to go to Los Angeles. It's like the grass is always greener on the other side. And it's ridiculous how these players continuously do this. And I know that, yes, they have freedom to go where they want to go. But I think that, honestly, just as a viewer, as a fan, I think the NBA need to put a hold to this right here. This super team crap. The fact that they can just call each other on the telephone and say, "Hey man, just play here." Because it's going to come to a point where only the large market teams can win championships. And it's going to be like that. They're going to be the only ones no matter what. They're going to be the ones to win championships year after year after year after year. I mean, the Warriors have been dominant for like 4 or 5 years now. It's crazy. And I guess it's great if you're a Lakers fan, but it's not great for anybody else. Uh, they didn't start. What are you talking about? I know, brother. Super teams in the past were built by GMs, not recruited by agents and players. Back then, they didn't care about their personal brand. Exactly. That's what makes it. That's what makes basketball or sports great. Is when it's built with in house. That's what makes championships special. When you build it, when you get this foundation and say we're gonna make we're gonna make an incredible team. We're gonna take this player in the draft. We're gonna take this player in the draft, and you build up to it, and boom, you got it. But then you got teams that are trying to build up something, and then you have the Lakers that has LeBron that's just gonna put everybody together real quick. It's irritating. That's not fun. Build like anybody else. Lakers is a dysfunctional, terrible franchise right now from the front office. Yet they can still get an Anthony Davis because he wants to live in LA. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's not fair to anybody. The Spurs over here busting their ass to get a star, to create another star, just like they did with Kawhi. And and you still got teams running around making super teams. It's 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 abysmal, man. Uh, let's see here. I think super teams should be banned. Me too. Uh, Man, I don't know what you just. This man's name is Good Looking Honky. Yeah, I don't know what you just said, bro. Clan Lexington still up in this mofo. Knows what I'm saying. What's good? I what your name Lexington's ain't that like a porn star or something? Okay. Man, you will be great as a spokesperson. Oh, thank you. So much drama. Now his agents doing the same. This crop of NBA players are still kids. They need to grow, develop, and learn NBA, which takes time and patience. I will say this about the NBA as far as these like kids. I think the draft had a lot of mature players. They were more mature than I'm used to. Real talk. Like I was looking at the first, few players being drafted. They had great foundations at home. When they were talking to them, it seemed like they had their priorities straight. They seemed really mature, like really mature. It was more mature than I'm used to. This was a pretty good rookie draft. If I was a fan of a super team, I would literally get bored of always winning and stop liking sports. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks for teams like our Spurs that actually do it the right way. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They need to chill, man. They need to chill with these super teams. It's not fun. Lakers have so much drama, man. I don't believe in the Lakers, even if they go ahead and create this super team. I won't believe in them. Their front office is awful. I mean, everybody who's won a championship after creating a super team, their front office was at least doing a lot of things right. Right now, it is straight up LeBron trying to recruit people. I mean, straight up. LeBron, I don't even think it's a question at this point. It's LeBron and Magic. Magic still doing whatever, um, trying to recruit people. Did you see Keldon killing tonight? Yeah, he went off 29 points. Good Lord. 10 for 17. My man, the Day Kawhi got noticed. Who's that? Uh, so Spurs win 3 in a row. Would you be mad? Wait, what? No. Oh, you were just mad. We don't get free agents. Oh. No, I think what he's saying is like you wouldn't be mad. Like right now, we would be cool. We win championships 3 in a row. Like I'm not gonna be mad. I wouldn't be bored with the winning. I think he's just saying that like you're continuously. It's like those teams that do that though. Those teams that get these players. It's never teams that's like underdogs that's on the come up. A lot of times it's large market teams. You know what I'm saying? So and when it comes to large market teams, you get a lot of bandwagons. Somebody like us, Spurs, if we started getting a whole bunch of free agents, we'll be happy and we just dominate and we just dominate. That wouldn't happen because we're a small market team. But if it happened, it's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. It's just a little different because we're not bandwagons. I mean, a lot of these people, they do get bored because they're straight up bandwagons. They don't even care about these teams. I mean, you saw in the finals, they walking out. This is how entitled some of these fan bases are. They walking out. The game ain't even over yet. It's like 3 minutes left, and they walking out on the Warriors who just won back to back titles, and they walking out on them. Heat and Golden State Warriors both won back to back titles. Yeah, they did. I just said that. That's weird. I bet LA will start at center for us this year. Wait, this all season is going. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like the Spurs are just waiting out to see what they can do. But I don't know. I don't think they want to get rid of Bertans. I don't know what you do at this point, to be honest with you. Especially if they're done like getting guys. I don't know what you do. Uh, Kawhi leaving any team the way he did would ruin a dynasty for maybe a decade. Spurs recovered. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I totally disagree with everybody that says that um, the Spurs, dynasty is over or whatever. It's like I don't want to hear that. It's a new era, but we're still winning. I mean, we still made the playoffs. That's crazy. Still made the playoffs, especially and then the star being his first year. Like we still found a way. If you remember this season, it was a stretch we were just grinding out. I mean, we're just too good, uh, coaching wise. Bertans, I kind of want for one more year. What about Bellinelli? I'm not huge on Bellinelli. Right. Bellinelli blocked me. I don't even know why. I think it was probably people were commenting something. I never talk bad about Marco, and then I noticed he blocked me. I thought that was weird. Are we even a dynasty currently? Um, Not really. No, you said when. I don't know when he blocked me. I noticed it this season. It might have been years ago he blocked me. I don't know. I would never say anything negative about Bellinelli. But he blocked a lot of people though. He'll block you pretty quick. But are we even a dynasty? Um, Not really. I think right now we're trying to create a new dynasty. Maybe we're a dynasty right now. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, we built a dynasty, but it's kind of dynasties are kind of split in eras, and the Tim Duncan era is over, and that was a dynasty in and of itself. Um, I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? You think we're still a dynasty? That's a weird. That's a good question. I don't know if we're still a dynasty. No, our former dynasty is over. Got to start a new one. Yeah, that's how I feel. You said yes, we are a dynasty. No, you said no, we're not. We are a dynasty until the playoff spurt ends. I always saw a dynasty as like you're there for a championship. Every. Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, we got to the Western Conference Finals. Kawhi injury happened. Then we got a first round exit, two first round exits in a row. That's not dynasty like. Dynasty is championships within 3 5-year periods or back to back. Okay, that's a fair. That's a fair assumption. That's fair. Dynasty, no. Right path, yes. Okay, that's a fair assumption. You said 3 to 5 year period. So one in 2014. So we would have to win. Oh no, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late because that would have been 6 years. Okay, yeah, we just created a new dynasty then. Yeah. So that's saying the dynasty ended after 2007. Dang, that's a good point too. Because dynasty didn't end after 2007. So Spurs weren't a dynasty after 2007. See, that's tough. That's tough. 7 years is a long time before getting another championship too, though. Oh, you're saying that span was a dynasty. You're saying the 03, 05, 07 was a dynasty. The Spurs are a dynasty. You got to stop listening to the four letter. Patty is part of the 2014 title. So is Marco and Papanarsi are constant. Can I say something? I'm gonna say this about Marco. Um, yeah, that's what created them as a dynasty. Spurs were contenders after '07, not dynasty. Okay, I guess that's a good point. Cause yeah, that '03 to '07 span was straight up dynasty. Like you couldn't deny the fact that people were getting irritated. Like, all the Spurs are here again. All the Spurs are here again. All the Spurs are here again. And then it was a long span, and then we won again. Um, yeah, I gotta. I was gonna say something. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, Marco. Yeah. Um, I got something to say about Marco. 99, bro. Yeah, but we're saying that. I mean, I guess you could start 99. Yeah, you can start 99. We can start 99. But no, I was gonna say one thing about uh Marco Bellinelli. Because you mentioned Marco being part of the 2014 Spurs. I never said this, but it's just my raw emotions when it pertains to Marco Bellinelli. Um, I love Marco. I think Marco's a phenomenal player. But honestly, 2014, I felt as if we could have won without him. I felt like if we would have still had Gary Neal, we would have won. Like I always liked Gary Neal a little bit more than Marco. But that's just me. That's just me. I was really upset that we didn't have Gary Neal in 2014. Uh, I would say we still a dynasty because of winning a title in every decade. I don't know, man. Dynasties are so hard to. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I want to compare us to somebody. I was about to say the Patriots, but the Patriots winning often. Like they win so often. Like they're obviously a dynasty right now. I would say our playoff appearances give merit to call the Spurs a 20-year dynasty. Okay, that's fair too. Oh, it's tough, y'all. It's tough. It's tough because no one in the NBA is in our position right now. Like most people will say, like Warriors dynasty. No one will say Spurs dynasty, but they gotten so accustomed of us winning, to maybe they wouldn't call us a dynasty. Let's see. A succession of players from the same family who play a prominent role in business, politics, or another field. The Spurs dynasty. Hmm. Okay. That's not the criteria for dynasty. You have to dominate and win chips within the intervals I gave you. Yeah. The Spurs. Soldier Boy voice. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm with Ruru. I think if you're gonna say dynasty, you gotta be dominating. I mean, we've had two first round exits in a row. Usually, that's not dynasty like. A dynasty is subjective. It really is. The Lakers officially won 5 NBA championships 2049 or 1949, 1950, 52, 53, 54 in 6 years between the 94 or 48 49 BAA season and 53 54 NBA season. I'm so confused. Okay. A dynasty is a kingdom that rules over decades, but that don't mean you'll rule every kingdom, aka win the chip every year. Dang, man, I don't know. I had to come up with my own definition of kingdom. Right, not kingdom, dynasty. That's what made them a dynasty. They won 3 chips in 5 years. They went back. They won, wait, what? They went back to back in 13, 14. Only one of the two. Huh. With your rules for a dynasty, Spurs ended after 07. I don't think that's true. People's math and stuff trying to figure out teams' dynasty. Hey, I'm really interested in this. Spurs are more than a dynasty. They are a team with tradition. To me, dynasty means winning only a short period of time. Oftentimes, that's what a dynasty is. If we don't win, I mean, would you say that the Miami Heat was a dynasty? Like, I wouldn't say the Miami Heat was a dynasty and they won back-to-backs. Would you guys call them a dynasty? I wouldn't call that team a dynasty. I don't know. I wouldn't call the Miami Heat dynasty. How the NBA defines dynasty. Some don't think we are a dynasty because we never went back-to-back. You would call them a dynasty? Died in 2014. Like, I never saw the Heat as a dynasty. Like, even when they won those championships and went to those finals, I didn't see them as a dynasty at all. Would you call the Cavs a dynasty when they made the finals 4 times in a row? No. No, that's not a dynasty. See, that's tough. Heat are considered a dynasty because they won back-to-back and went to 4 straight finals. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's any, like, Cavs ain't no dynasty. I wouldn't say the Heat was a dynasty. The Warriors are a dynasty. The Warriors dynasty, they just dominated. Like, let me see. Let's see what they say. What is an NBA dynasty? Let's see. In sports, a dynasty is a team or individual that dominates their sport or league for an extended length of time. Some leagues maintain official lists of dynasties, often as part of a Hall of Fame, but in many cases, whether a team or individual has achieved a dynasty is subjective. Well, yeah, of course. What does dynasty mean in basketball? You see. Fortunately, this isn't a term that is restricted only to basketball or the NBA. In sports, a dynasty is a team that dominates. Okay, we read that. 10 greatest NBA dynasties of all time. You see if we're on this list. Let's see if we're on this list. All right. A, championships. A team has got to win at least 1 championship to be on the list. The number of championships is primary elimination factor. Okay. So we got that. Some level okay. So you got to kind of keep the same roster. And period. Okay, that's a good rule. You got to keep the same roster and period of time span of dominance. All right. Okay. So the Houston Rockets, they got the Houston Rockets on here. Championship, or they got 93 to 95, so they gave that a dynasty. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we definitely gonna be on here. Let me see where we at. 9. They gave Miami Heat dynasty 2010 to 2014. So you kind of keep the same. So that's the rule of thumb. So right now, I would say the Spurs are not a dynasty because we don't have the same players at all. So we're trying to create a new dynasty, right? Celtics, Lakers, Spurs are only dynasties so far. Well, they saying Miami Heat. SA Dynasty is literally what everyone's talking about. Yeah. The East is a 50-year sprint, a 100-meter race compared to the West. The fact that we developed two players we had no clue were good. Great vets is future dynasty coming in. Yeah, this isn't a dynasty right now, y'all. I mean, we honestly, like we've had years of excellence. Like we're a great franchise and we're a great team, great front office, and we're making the playoffs. Now, I'm not gonna say that this span right now is a dynasty. There's no way we're in a dynasty right now. Where like I can't sit here and say the Spurs are a dynasty right now. Not really, because I mean, we're getting first round exits. Hold on. I want to see what they got to say about the Spurs. He said, Ruru, I disagree entirely. The dynasty ended when Timmy retired. I don't really, I don't really disagree with her. She's saying the dynasty ended when Timmy retired. I mean, well, no, I don't know, Ruru, because we made it to the Western Conference. We got mighty close without Timmy. That's tough. We did get mighty close. Let's see. Golden State Warriors 2014 to present. Yep. All right, that's fair. Spurs probably gonna be on top. Okay, Los Angeles Lakers early 2000s. Yep, that was a dynasty. They're talking about 2000, 2001, 2002. Three championships. Yep. We all agree that the Lakers had a dynasty in early 2000s. 1980s. Three championships. 81, 84, 86. Boston Celtics. Okay. Yep, that's a championship. All right, we're right here. No, well, y'all. Wait, when was this article made? When was this article made? This article was made. Well, look what they got here. So the Spurs, they got the Spurs on here, and they're saying we're still a dynasty, because it says Spurs 97 to present as far as our dynasty. So they're saying we're still a dynasty. Yep, championships 5. There you go. Let's see. I'm just reading it with y'all. They might not have a championship every year, but they have been legit title contenders every year since Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan era began. The Spurs have made it to every playoff since Duncan was drafted in 97. The greatness of the organization or dynasty is that it's showing no signs of slowing down or being irrelevant. Dang. And going by how Pop has set up everything in the franchise by empowering the players and the coaching staff around him, there might even be a smooth transition once he retires. That is true. I do agree with that. They probably would have been higher if they won more championships. Right now, they managed to win 5 titles in 20 years. 5 is not bad, but when dynasties are ranked, teams need to have a good conversion rate. And although it's commendable that the Spurs have been able to stay relevant and dominant so long, they have still only 5 trophies to show for it. Well, I guess that's true too. Well, with this logic, I would say okay. I say Spurs are. I guess we can go with Spurs dynasty. Still, we're still a dynasty because we do have a shot every year. In these last 2 seasons, maybe. I know I'm flip flopping. Maybe these last only 5. No, 5 is actually a lot. Um, over 20 years. Yeah, I know. I know. 5 is a lot. I just kind of ignored it. Um, I guess. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm flip flopping, but the last 2 seasons have been not totally in our control as far as us losing them. I mean, one of which Kawhi was doing Kawhi stuff, and then the year after that, I mean, it's this year, and we had a brand new squad. And even us right now in this chat, we've all said that, or we all kind of believe, or you know, with each other. We're all agreement that the San Antonio Spurs could very well contend for a championship this next season. If we weren't in dynasty mode, we probably wouldn't even think that way. So maybe still a dynasty. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to see who's the rest on this list. Showtime Lakers is number 3. Yeah, you know who number 1 gonna be. Number 1 gonna be the Bulls. Oh no, Bulls are number 2. 1990s Bulls. Bulls like no doubt dynasty. Like, jeez, they just won so many. Yeah. Okay, so Chicago Bulls. All right. They won a lot of championships in a short period of time. Boston Celtics, mid 1950s to late 1960s. They won 11. Oh, that's what okay. Yeah, they won 11. 50, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, 69. I don't know if that says so much on how great the Celtics were or just how trash everybody else was. Because that's a lot of championships. Like, if I was another team, I would just get fed up. Like, good Lord. By the time y'all won 5, 6 in a row, I'd be like, man, I got to do something. We got to take y'all out. Because that's a lot of championships in 13 years. That's crazy. Yeah, that's Bill Russell. That's crazy. That's a mega dynasty. We'll never see that again. You'll never see that again. I don't even know if you'll ever see the Bulls again. The Chicago Bulls, the way they were winning championships. I mean, it's insane. 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. And the only reason they didn't win between 93 and 96 is because Michael Jordan wasn't even there. Yeah, Michael wasn't even there. That's crazy. I mean, he could have very well, like, the Bulls could have won every single year. Michael Jordan would have had about 8 championships if he would have just stayed. Let's see. The C's in that area was like every other team in the league. Super teams, all of them, because they were all stacked. They just performed better than even the Wilt teams except for that one time. Huh. Spurs for sure a dynasty. Pop leads this dynasty. Go Spurs, go. Thanks, Ty Cat, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Your boy gets like 10 cents per video that I put out. Jordan's dad got killed and Jordan bailed to play baseball for Barons. Yeah, I know. And he felt guilty about it too, right? Because then you give him a car that those guys end up jacking. It was like a really nice car that Jordan bought his dad. And he felt really guilty about it. He felt like it was his fault. That's a lot to deal with, man. Jordan is a really tough guy. He's a really tough guy. You know, one thing that's on my mind, what's up, is why don't the Spurs have Fiesta colored jersey? Well, everyone asked that question. I mean, everybody got that question. Keep that grind going. Love the loyalty. Thanks, man. Jordan said playing baseball and not being able to dominate helped him refocus for the second three-peat. That's good. I didn't know that. Yep, Alexis SC300. I'm gonna look up what that looked like. Lexus SC300. I wonder how much they're worth now. I can't believe that was a good looking car in the 50s. If I said 50s, in the 90s. Man, you see these driving around everywhere now. That's crazy. I mean, you see these driving around everywhere now. I mean, you always see these everywhere. Okay. 93. Yeah, I see it. 93. That's it right there, ain't it? Hold on. Let me type in 93. 1993. Let's see. Ugh. Can't believe that was. But you see these everywhere. Cars have changed so much. Yeah. When I was in high school, my parents bought me oh crap. Dang it. My parents got me a 93 Oldsmobile. I actually loved that car. I don't see too many Oldsmobiles around. Wish I still had it. Let me see. Where's that Oldsmobile? Ended up getting it painted and everything. Yeah, it looked just. Oh, I love this car, dude. Wish I can get this car back. Okay, I'm just looking at pictures of my old car now. Y'all don't start talking cars because I don't know anything about cars. Real talk. All the SUVs look the same now. Oldsmobile low key fire. They really are, bro. Camo jerseys ugly. I hate. I can't. I hate the camo. Like I don't hate them, but I wish it was just like a thing. Like how could I say this? I wish it was a jersey that we just wore. I wish it wasn't like one of the main jerseys that they introduce every single season. I wish it was just one of the ones that we just so happen to wear, you know, sometimes. I hate the fact that it's announced every single year our team jersey is this camo jersey. It bothers me so much. And I understand the importance and significance of the camo jerseys, but good Lord, man, just give the fans what they want. And a lot of times, well, a lot of times, I would say all the time, all the time, when you see the jersey designs of like randos, like people that just like, creating things and doing Photoshop, their jerseys always look better than what the NBA put out. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. It's a military city. I get it. I get it. I get it. But you can't have both. Like, I mean, you can't have both. Like, you can't have the military jerseys and a Fiesta. Like, what's the problem with having a Fiesta jersey? I don't understand it either. And people complain about it all the time. I complain about it because I like the Fiesta colors, man. It looks cool. I say we do a special court edition, like the Utah Jazz Sunset Court, but for us it would be Fiesta. Yeah, do something. Only person I know from the military is nobody. My favorite Spurs jersey is the Spurs France jersey with the red, white. I'm gonna look it up. Spurs French jersey. You said the red. You said red, white, and blue. Let me see. Okay, I'm having a hard time finding this. Oh, is this it? The Tony Park? Is it? I don't know. Really? Is this it? Is this it? Hold on. Is this the jersey? That's the jersey you're talking about? Miami just retired their Vice City jersey. Seriously? Why? That was like the coolest jersey ever. On the black jersey, they wore them when they played in Paris. Is that it right there? That ain't it, is it? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the one you're talking about. No. Okay. Let me see. You said you'll find it. Okay. Yeah, just tell me what to look up. I don't know what my favorite Spurs jerseys are. It definitely ain't the and I like the camo ones when I first, saw them. I guess when they were, I don't know when they were introduced, but it was some years ago when I first saw them, and I liked them. But now it's just like, dude, we're getting too much of it. Let me see. I like the silver ones. Those are nice. Yeah, the silver ones are nice. The one with the numbers like on the side. I got finals tomorrow, but rather talk Spurs. Wow. There's 2, regular camo and digital camo. You said you got finals tomorrow. Are you doing summer classes? Let's see. Next season we go to the finals. Yeah, the Christmas jerseys are better than the camo. Let me see. Spurs. Yeah, our Christmas jerseys ain't that bad. Yeah, summer classes are terrible. Yeah, our Christmas ones aren't that bad. I don't like that off white though. The off white ones are ugly to me. But yeah, the all black ones, they're dope. I'm gonna keep looking up this one they play. You said they won Paris. Let me see. San Antonio Spurs Paris France. Maybe I'll just type in Paris France. Let's see. Where am I? I'm in shopping. Let me go to images. Oh, is that it? I think I found it. Oh, yeah, I did find it. Is that it? Are these the jerseys you talking about? Is that it? I hope this looks okay. Cause those are fresh. I think that's the ones you were talking about. Let me look at some other ones. Hold on. Make sure I get it. Let me see. This one right here. It says pray for Paris. Oh. Is that am I looking at the right thing? Oh, there's some deep stuff going on. Wait. Yeah. I think that's it right here, right? Oh, okay, so that is it. Okay. Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope. Oh crap. I don't even remember those. I want to kind of look up a video of them like playing with these on. You see. Tony Parker speaks about the Paris attacks. Oh man, that was sad. Yeah, I don't know if there is a video. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's a video. Oh well. Oh well. Christ, this has been going on a while. Yeah, about the jerseys. Imagine a jersey just like that, but instead of red, white, blue, the Fiesta colors. Like, yeah, something simple, right? Say I'm loving it. Yeah, I can talk Spurs basketball all night. Wait, let me see. San Antonio Spurs. Let me type in Fiesta. What would I type in? What would I type in? Like, I want to see ideas, but I forgot what you type in for that. My mind is blank. I just want to see jersey ideas. Yeah, she's typing. Oh, concepts. Right. Concept. That's the word I'm looking for. Concepts. Dude, these are fresh. Oh, these are fresh as hell. See, that's what I'm saying. Look how fresh. Look at that. Look at that. That is so dope. See, people come up with better concepts than the spread. Look at that. That might be a bit much. But You can't tell me you wouldn't buy that. What else is on here? Look. See, simple. Like why can't we do this? Now this is just way too much, I think. But good Lord, man. Concepts are always better. I'm still trying to look. Hold the phone and look. Well, I guess that's all the concepts they have. I saw another one. Oh, this one. Look at this. Look at this. It's giving homage to or the two on the right, giving homage to the old Spurs. Like, this is so dope. Good Lord. See, why can't they just do that? They are nice. They're so cool, man. Good Lord. Good Lord. I know they're dope. They're so dope. That San Antonio jersey is cool. You said the San Antonio one? Let me see. Yeah, the two on the right. These two? Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're cool. The belt might be a bit much. You know, the waist or whatever, trying to put that little there. But I mean, the one on the right looked cool, but the one on the white looked kind of weird. But yeah, it's like, I like it. I think the two Spurs logos on the sides are too much. I think that might be too much, but yeah, they're dope, man. Dope. It look kind of look kind of like you're a warrior or something. Yeah, the two on the right. Yeah. Oh, I missed this one. Oh wait, this was dope too. Why isn't Metro at the summer league? He has foot issues, I think. Damn, I'm like looking through all these. Okay, these are the ones we actually have. See how lame these look compared to the other ones? Good Lord. Oh, no, man. Spurs need to do something. I feel like we have this one. Do we have this one? No, we ain't got that one. Yeah, Spurs need to do something. ASAP. Any other cool Spurs concepts? Yeah. Guess we're good. Oop. These Grizzlies ones are dope. Ain't gonna lie. I went all the way to the left. Jesus. I'm from Memphis, so that just looks dope. Yeah, it looks dope. I don't know, man. They need to do something. Our jerseys aren't bad. They're just so simple and plain. Yeah, I don't have a problem with our jerseys at all. It's just I see teams like Miami that brought out those jerseys last year, and it's just like, dude, why can't we do something that's just like close, at least close to giving homage to the Spurs, the old Spurs. I mean, we need to do that. See this one, like this one. I saw this one before. Look how simple this one is. It's simple, but it's good. It's a good concept. It's good. Got a little Alamo. It's nice, simple, and you get the job done. Give them some colors, and you good. Everyone, like, how many jerseys will be sold? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Do what they want to do, I guess. Everybody getting tired of those camos though. I actually really enjoyed the camos when they first came out. This is probably our best jerseys right here. Unfortunately, it's with Kawhi and Danny Green on the front. But these are probably our best ones, in my opinion. I think these are our best ones. What about Fiesta camo? That sounds so ugly. That sounds so ugly. That jersey would just have cotton candy all over it. Like, that would just be so ugly. it would look like a paintball fight. Bro, Fiesta Camel, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's just make a mockery of the whole thing, because them not bringing us. That would be hilarious, though. Could you imagine, like, Spurs fans, like, if they did that? They said, look, Spurs fans, we know you guys been wanting Fiesta colors, so we brought it to you. Fiesta Camo would look like throw up Fruity Pebbles. It really would. I swear to God, Camp Fiesta looks amazing. Or Camo Fiesta looks amazing. There's a post on Reddit with it. Really? I'm gonna look it up. I think this is the last thing I'm gonna do, y'all. Then I'm gonna have to get off. I'm getting sleepy. Let's see. Fiesta Camo. Oop. Messed that up. Fiesta Camo. Yo, this one's dope as fuck. This is a cool concept. Hey, let me show you this one. Look at that. That's dope. That's really dope. Why everybody up at 1? Y'all some real MVPs. I know, right? Peace out, clan. Peace out, man. I gotta find this Fiesta Camo, though. Or Camo Fiesta. I gotta find this and then I'm getting off. That's hilarious. Fiesta. You said it's on Reddit. When I find it, you'll DM it to me. Dude, I want to find it right here so I can put it on here. Hold on. Is that it? Is this it? Let me know if this is it. Is this it? Oh. Wait a minute. Is that it? Is that it? Good night, man. Good night. Oh, no? Okay. I gotta find this. Now I'm like on a mission to find this. He says on Reddit. Yo, this one's dope as. Oh my God. Look at this one. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's kind of weird with this screen. But this is hot. This is hot. Almost 1:30 here in Thunder Territory. Man, it's 1:30 over here. Yeah, it is fire. Hold on, I gotta find this. Let's see. Fiesta concept here. Let's see. I'm never on Reddit. Okay. Yeah, you might have to send it to me. Wait. This one. Ain't no way I'm finding this. I don't see it anywhere. That's so dope. That one right there is so dope. Gosh, right. Yeah, that's crazy. You made a Fiesta jersey? I don't think I can open it from here. Alright, y'all, I'm out. Alright, man. And I appreciate everybody for the super chat as well. That was really cool. If you could do that every time I come in here, like even if it's like $1 or $2, that's huge. That's huge. Because I wanna keep putting more and more effort into this page. For the Spurs fans, for the Spurs community. But I'm gonna go crash. All right, man. Okay, yeah, find it and then DM it to me. I feel so bad for DeMarre. Why? What happened to DeMarre? Oh, man deserves a ring. Oh, yeah. He'll get one. He'll get one this season. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off. I appreciate all the love. I'll get back on soon. I'm really sorry about not being able to. I'm really sorry for not being able to get on earlier today and about this stream. I'm going to figure it out. I know the camera's not the best, but eventually I'll be able to get a better camera. But right now, I just need to figure out how to stop this stream from jacking up on my computer, because I can do way more stuff on my computer than just holding up my phone. I literally held my phone up like for 2 hours straight. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. But all right, y'all. I'll get with you later. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. You going live tonight's game? Oh, we do have another game. I'm gonna try to. No promises at this point. I gotta get this stream working. But all right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll talk soon. Deuces. Appreciate the love. Thanks for the super chats. Keep that coming, because your boy need it. Getting ready to move. I'm gonna need it. So, all right, y'all. Deuces.